Hello, everyone. Hi. Welcome to the program. It's Friday, and that means we're staring at a list. We're staring at a list. We're staring at this list. Look at this list. All the way over here. This is a list of ranked 8-bit Nintendo games. Yes. 446 games adorn our list, and we are here to add a fresh batch. If you wish to help select the batch, these small batch farm to table 8-bit Nintendo games, you can do so over at patreon.com/Jeff Gerstmann, or if you don't feel like spelling things like my last name, which I get it. You can go to dopeassvideogames.com. That will also get you there. I should really set up a website. We've got a lot of games on this list here. It's the list is getting weirder all the time. But these games in the top 10 looking better every week as we chip away at the list of remaining video games. The top 20 games are looking better and better as that time goes on. Will anything crack that high territory this week? I don't know. We've got games on this list this week that we are going to add that, let's see, of the games that I have selected here, 1, 2, 3, 4, I am not familiar with any of these games. There are games on this list that I've certainly played before, but none that I am like deeply, innately like familiar with. Like I'm aware of them. And the first one up here from Davis is a game that I think it just came out too late. It was just something I was like, this isn't something I'm interested in, or we've moved on to other platforms or whatever. But it's like, I don't know. I don't know that I've heard people talk about this game, so I assume that means it's like mediocre, but we'll find out. It's a game from your friends at Konami, and it's called Contra Force. Okay, Neo City, 1992. Hi, it's me, Fox. Is that you, Burns? Fox and Burns, everyone's favorite Contra characters. All right. Oh, Fox got smoked. Now we must eliminate you, Burns. Oh man, it was a setup. Dude, that's for a game that was about blowing up aliens in almost every other iteration, that like we're gonna meet in a warehouse is not how what is Iron? Why does Iron have a clown nose? I'm Iron. Beans. I'm thinking about those beans. I'm thinking Burns. I mean, he was in the cutscene, so obviously Burns matters. What's this guy got? He's got some kind of long-range rifle in addition to a gun and another gun. They all seem to have the same pistol. This guy, some kind of SMG, some kind of grenade. Why does moving right on the D-pad cycle through them in what I perceive as being backwards? This is weird. This is a really weird menu. Like this, when I push down from Burns, it goes to Beans. It doesn't go to Iron the way you thought it would. This menu. This menu's making me crazy. All right, Burns, you're up. So we're no longer going lying flat here anymore, huh? Oh, Look at this super low jump you can do. Why is this game so weird? If I hold down turbo on jump, hold down both turbos, he just like Blanca balls his way around the level. This is really weird. Like no minimum jump height is really, it's really messing with me, man. I don't know. Here we are at the waterfront. There's a boat. Oh, okay. Only a little slowdown. What the hell? Okay, I was gonna say, do bullets don't go through the floor? I still managed to kill this guy somehow. Oh, okay. Destructible. I didn't realize that we had Levolution in Contra Force. This is maximum destrucity we're seeing here. That looks like something I'd be able to go in if I was up there. Dude, why is all this stuff destructible? It's... How come one enemy on the screen is enough to cause the game to slow down? Okay. No use. Everyone's favorite part about the original Contra, the part with the conveyor belts. We're gonna open with that. That's what Contra Force is all about. Extreme slowdown. Extreme slowdown. What the, how is this? Dude, this is unfreaking acceptable. What is happening here? Okay, so it's like Gradius style power-ups then, huh? Each briefcase moves it along the thing. That's weird. And then I can hit select to choose a weapon. Like, it feels like all the enemy placement is in like the most annoying possible way, like spot. I assume I can stand on whatever that is. Cool. See that? See what I was talking about? About the part where they just like annoyingly put a guy at the worst possible spot for you? He will shake the gun, like every time I push the button, he will go into his shooting animation, even if there's not a bullet that can come out, because the gun can only shoot so fast. And he'll stay in that animation if I hold the button down, even though the gun will not fire. This is okay, that was not something. See, if I could lay flat or something, if only I could lay flat, in this video game, whatever it's called. Let's try Smith. So what's the difference? I mean, it's still a gun that goes about that far. Like that, this doesn't... I can kill that guy if I jump, but the bullets still stop at the floor. This is a really... Well, I guess I blew up those boxes and once again cannot get up there. Have I outlasted the... No, the forklift is still active. Can I hit this in any way, shape, or form? It's looking like no. Am I supposed to stand? Because last time I tried to jump on this like it was a platform, and I died. So I don't know what the right answer is here. Okay. I cannot aim down while I'm running. I have to jump if I want to shoot diagonally down. What's R? That's probably just rapid, huh? Haha, sucker. HM. What do we think HM is? Homing missiles? Homing missiles, maybe? Have I, well, we managed to make the enemies come back. No, no, fuck you. I screwed that up. If I crouch on the conveyor belt, I stop moving. I knew he was coming this time. Ah! Fuck. Oh God. Ghost barrels. Maybe iron has what we're looking for. Okay, I guess, okay, they have different weapons on their power-up tree. That's the difference. I was gonna say, this is the same stupid weapon that we started with the other time. Oh, this wasn't a door at all. See what B is all about. Bazooka! This is terrible. This is miserable. This feels bad. And I'll say specifically, it feels bad for a game with Contra in the title. Like, the slowdown is, like, just awful. Just awful. I wonder what TI is. Let's save up for RA. Ugh. Oh, by blowing up that fan, did I blow up the fan that would blow me across the gap? Am I trying to get blown across the gap? Yep. Nope. Or yes or no. Oh, okay. Ugly. The, like, you know, and you know, it's got a color palette, whatever's, and you know, like, but the when they do the thing of like, here's a transparent moving object and you can see the background like almost all the way through it. It is one of the cheapest looking, garbagey looking things in video games, as far as I'm concerned. Nice of them to slow things down here to really give me time to figure this out, you know? Are these gonna drop when I stand on them? I just thought it'd be funny. Like, hey, we'll put a power up over here, but it'll just fall in. The bazooka is just useful from a, hey, let's have a gun that actually shoots the length of the frickin' screen. Good job, soldier. Jump in that hole for your country. These looks like the type of platforms you would put at a boss fight. No? Yep. Jesse the Body Ventura? Why am I fighting Bayou Billy? What the fuck's going on? Does continue? I assume continue starts me from the beginning of the... Yeah, of course it does. All right, Beans, you're up. Oh, Beans can get all the way down. Look at that. Beans is a game changer. We got TB, we got TM, little TI. Look at this jerky forklift. Every time we see it, I get... Oh, my God. I thought I was far enough back. I was not. I'm gonna try TM. What the fuck? Does one of these motherfuckers have a spread gun? I assume it's Burns. Because he's like the first, I mean, he's like the main guy, right? I mean, you would think. Beans just started dropping bombs like it was Metroid. All right, Beans. That landmine, that bomb seemed like it could either be the best or the worst weapon in video games. Because, like, I kept dropping it and it wasn't hitting anything. Black Ops fan Beans knows how to dolphin dive. All right, the fucking most dangerous enemy we've seen so far. No, come back, you fucking... No, stupid... Okay. Does TB stand for them beans? Those beans. Okay, I need to very carefully blow up one of these so I can stand on it. But not both. Oh, okay, that did exactly what I need, but this guy is still alive, so... How do I blow up these things? There we go. I got two of them, not the... This is fucking terrible. This as a gun in this game is fucking maniacal. The people that made this game, diabolical. It's very, very devilish. Also, when you... I cannot lay down anymore. When I push down, he just does that. Let me stay alive on the screen long enough to see if I can take out this one guy. Meanwhile, I can't get rid of this thing. And I think this thing has a weapon power up inside it, so I kind of want to pick it up. Ah, this fucking dickhead respawned. This is terrible. Hey. No one was giving a fuck in 1992 about if the game ran well or not. They were just like, oh, we're going to make another game for this thing? Okay, sure. Shit, dude. Yeah, cool. Hopefully, I mean, yeah. I mean, like, people will buy it because people will buy anything because there's so few games coming out for this platform anymore. Look, if these people cared about quality video games, they would have bought a new platform by now anyway. So it doesn't really matter. Is what I'm saying. We can just put out anything. It'll be okay. Better off without it. Better off without the weird bombs. As much as I appreciate the weird bombs as a terrible idea, or no, as a good idea executed poorly. Like, what would I do here? Because I couldn't go prone anymore. I would just like... And okay, so this menu, I don't know what this is supposed to... Oh, there we go. Yep. So can I just... What a weird way to handle that menu. And so can I just make it a two-player game on the fly then? So am I just fucked now? Like he's just not gonna move? Oh, weird. Front keep. Back keep. Round cover. Oh, it won't let me, Well, then why let me even pick this? Thanks, Beans. And just every time I hit start, he'll come out and drop more bombs. HG. Let's save up for MG. Ah, well, we're fucked now. So at any point, I can, even just right after he's done it, I can just hit start and he'll do it again. Beans will show up and stand around. So it's like he's on a timer here, and then he disappears. But I can go back into that menu. Fucking weird. Okay, so I still don't know what to do here. Oh, well, that'll work. Yeah, good. That worked. Okay. Can we... Now we're stuck at the bad end of the scroll here. I have to try to... Hit him, Beans! Thanks, Beans. Give him the business, Beans. Great work, Beans. Hey, actually, hey, nice. Nice work. Nice work, Beans. Oh, good. I'm just fucked. You can't shoot down. You can't, I can't throw, they only lob at this angle. So if I push straight down, they still go up. All right, Burns is Burns. We got to switch to somebody else. Smith, you're up. Keep hitting them, Beans. Is that grenade gonna kill me? Good idea on their part to have like the whole like you can call in the guy with explosives at any time and have him blow a bunch of shit up in the game that is like riddled with miserable slowdown. It's a good call on their part. Well, it seems like we have settled this matter. Where's that head honcho Fox was talking about? Oh no! They're getting away by ship. Dude. If your boss's life is important, you better not leave. Ha 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 ha. Oh, now we're gaming. I like that the explosion pattern doesn't change. Like it still goes out to the sides first. R was pretty decent. More range. Yeah, I mean, we can change beans to, like, front keep. Front keep beans seems to just stand still, which is, nothing preventing me from just calling beans over and over and over again. Seems like a system they could have maybe put a limit on. God damn it. I like that you can still have lives with the other characters, but if any one of them runs out of lives, it's just immediate game over. This is like astoundingly like ill-conceived, this game. I'm really like it's impressive how bad a lot of this stuff is. Beans, I feel like this is the opposite of front keep. Whatever you're doing... Let's try HM. Oh, right. The respawn on these enemies is like criminal. Evil truck. It's like, yeah, they're homing missiles, but the turning radius on them is such that they're not really equipped for this specific battlefield. Whoa! Beans is getting done. Oh, okay. This boat's just going now. Can we put Beans on the boat? Beans, my friend. Can you drop bombs on this boat that we're on? What's even happening? It's a mess of parts of sprites. So, which end do you think I can walk on? Is it... Okay, yeah. Means there's a large man here. What the fuck, dude? Okay. Beans, my friend. We're gonna save up for TI and see what TI is all about. I'm told that when you unlock TI, you can do whatever you like. Oh, I can't pause it. Like, okay, so the side effect of them not wanting you to be able to call Beans here is now you also cannot pause the game during this fight. Look at this man's face. No, 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 no. No more of this. What the fuck? What a weird mess, man. You know, if that's a game that, if they had not slapped the Contra name onto it, it probably would have been judged a little differently. Probably at the time. Because it just does not feel like a Contra game. Like there's like superficial elements of it that are Contra-esque. But you can tell that they just like, okay, well, I don't know, write Contra on the box because that'll sell better than whatever the fuck you were going to call it, dumbass. And that's how it went. But it's interesting, but it's bad. It's real bad. The weapons feel lackluster. The way that you switch between characters is handled awkwardly. The kind of like call in CPU assistance for 5 seconds at a time is something that's difficult to handle on that controller. It's sort of because they already are using select for your power-ups. The Gradius-esque power-up system uses the select button for you to pick when to spend your points. And so, instead of having start button be like, tap start to have the guy call in your guy and have him blow things up for 5 seconds. Instead, it goes to this other awkward menu. Maybe what they could have done here is something that's a cross between A Sensible Idea and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, another Konami game. They could have made it so that when you run out of lives with one character, then you can swap to another one. They could have made it so when you are starting the game, you pick your sub partner, and then the start button just calls that person in as opposed to going to a whole menu. They could have realized like, oh, if the people are going to be going in this menu a lot, and this is something that I think a lot of games of this era just never thought about. But like for the number of times you might be going into that menu, it sure does have a very slow little animated, like, okay, we're going to fade out, fade back up, blah, 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 blah. And so, that's something that they probably could have sped up a little bit considering how often you may find yourself in those menus. The movement feels terrible and the shooting feels bad. So for a game in which you are moving and shooting, that's kind of 0 for 2. The nice thing about it is that everything is destructible. Like the number of things you can blow up is kind of cool and a little unexpected at first. And I like the idea of like, hey, we've got different characters with different abilities and different power-up trees and stuff. Like it really does look like they sat down and said, hey, these later Gradius games where you don't have to play as the Vic Viper and you can get these different power-ups. And what if we did that before like a one where you run and shoot? And then they said, cool, man, call it Contra. And they're like, wait, no. And they're like, no, you're calling it Contra. Like, fuck off. Like, oh, no. But this is, I wonder if someone was like, oh, my God, we're going to get slaughtered because people are going to think it's a Contra game. But those are good. Well, I don't know. Super C was not exactly amazing, I guess. So maybe the Contra franchise was not so established. Well, whatever. This was, 92. This was probably in development simultaneously with Contra 3. Or even maybe, I don't know what the scenario is there, but yeah, it would have come out after Contra 3 was out. So yeah. So this just seems like a late era cash in. Hey, there are still a lot of players who have not upgraded to the new platforms. We are still going to support them with some games, but we're not going to put real money behind it. But go ahead and make us something for the NES. So, we want to ship X number of games this year there to take advantage of the massive install base of that platform would have had by 1992, and it's easy to think, especially as someone who upgraded as soon as I possibly could, it's very easy to forget that a lot of people didn't, a lot of people didn't. So, there were a lot of people probably still playing some of those late era 8-bit games. But it feels like shit. The jump feels bad. The jump feels, it's like crazy. Like there are aspects of this game that when you touch it, you're like, I don't understand how this could have, why this would have come out. And obviously, the story behind it, having as much slowdown as it does, and some of the issues with, hey, they developed it for like a different mapper, and then, when it came out in the US, so they couldn't use it, so they just slapped it onto something else and hoped for the best, and that's what you get. And if they had maybe built this from the ground up for something else, that they probably could have optimized differently and whatever. But like the amount of slowdown that you see right out of the gate is really like it's like an immediate kind of death knell for this game. It is a feeling of just like, hey, this is already bad. This is already super bad. Feels real terrible. And then the gameplay itself on top of that doesn't feel great. And then you compound the weird feeling gameplay with the slowdown. And it just, it doesn't work. If you had more buttons and thus more ways to kind of command the rest of the force and call them in and things, in a smoother way, then I think that could have helped. But yeah, it just... both in the side-scrolling levels and the top-down levels, it just feels bad. So where does that go on our list? That's the question. It's not as good as Solomon's Key. Gonna say, right out of the gate here. It's no Codename Viper. It's no POW Prisoner of War. It's no Mighty Final Fight, which is another game you kind of associate with this kind of late era sort of deals. It's no Special Cybernetic Attack Team. It's no Silkworm, that's for sure. Shadow of the Ninja is certainly a better game. MC Kids is a better game. Wampum is a better game. Golgo 13 Top Secret Episode is a better game than Contra Force. I'm looking here, it could believably fit somewhere around here, I suppose, but it's... No, man, that slowdown is so bad. There's like a better game hidden underneath some of that stuff for sure. And it's tempting to go there's little bits of ideas here, but no, dude, it feels awful. It is worse than Jaws. Is Contra Force better or worse than Dino Wars? Destruction of Spawny-Loose. It's... Dino Wars does not have the technical issues that this game has, that's sort of a toss-up. Contra Force, I think, has a lot more ambition in terms of hey, we've got a wider variety of weapons and toggles and other things you can do, whereas Dino Wars is you're on foot or you're in the dinosaur, and some of the dinosaur weapons are bad. but it's a better time. It's a better time than Contra Force. As is Milan's Secret Castle. Milton's Secret Castle. Is Contra Force better or worse than MiG-29 Soviet fighter? You know, is it better or worse than the Flintstones, The Rescue of Dino and Hoppy? I would put it right in here with this stuff. This is kind of where I think it fits. It's worse than Battletoads. But it's like there's a kinship between like the Flintstones and like this fucking G.I. Joe game. But like that game runs better. Contra Force is worse. It's worse than Captain Skyhawk. It's worse than Rolling Thunder. Is Contra Force better or worse than Yo Noid? Yo Noid is an interesting signpost on this list. It's a game that held a certain amount of like popularity maybe isn't the word, but like there was felt like everyone played Yo Noid. Everyone ended up renting Yo Noid because everyone loved the Noid. Let's face it. Contra Force is worse than Yo Noid, but like it's right here. Because it's worse than Hudson's Adventure Island 1. It is right here with Breakthrough. Is it better or worse than Breakthrough? It's probably, the technical stuff sucks so much. But it's probably still better than Breakthrough. But it's no Alien 3. A game that is not good, but let's call it competent. It's no Puss in Boots Perro's Great Adventure. It's not as good as Shinobi. Yeah, okay. So it's our new number 293. It's better than Breakthrough. It's no Shinobi. Still slightly heartbroken about Breakthrough. A game that I remember enjoying. But boy, it's bad. Contra Force. I was like, I froze up. I'm like, what is the name of this game? Right. Contra Force. Episode 75. There we go. And there you have it. Contra Force. Yuck. This next game is terrifying. Ugly Lawn wanted to see it. This is a game I had no idea that this existed or was a thing until last night when I looked at the list of suggestions and thought, that's not a game that exists. That's not a real game, is it? And sure enough, it is. It's called Faria, A World of Mystery and Danger, from your friends at Game Arts. Good morning. No, wait, what? We'll start a new game with Soldier 2. And we'll name him 2. One stormy night. You can tell it's storming by the... Something ominous is in the air. The prophecy must have become a reality. Anyway. A strong rain angrily hit the earth, okay. And a cold wind raged. The spell of the legendary sword was lifted. A few months later. Good morning. This is a bump into him to make him talk game as opposed to a walk up to him and hit a button. Number 4, huh? Welcome. Welcome! Would be. We got that iron S. Got iron all up in that S. Pelt A. So really, what can I afford here? Would be is probably wood bow, I'm guessing. We can get a knife. I could get a dirk, but then that would take most of my 230 gold. This menu is miserable. Would be. Wood sword? Do we think SD is wood sword? Wood shield. Okay, huh. Alright. Let's get a tunic so we have something to wear here. We'll get a wood be. And 30 arrows. Would be, it better be wood bow. What do you have to say for yourself? Whoever rescues the princess shall marry her. Oh. Is that how it works? Knife. Bow. Would be. Armor. Tunic. Shield. We don't have a shield. Welcome! The benevolent sorcerers created a dragon and had him fight an ancient battle for all of Faria. Really? Okay. Here, creepy. Talk to me, creepy smiley. You are a foreigner, aren't you? First, go to the castle and see the king. Okay. Any indication as to where the castle might be? What are you selling? Battery, light, wings, flashball, hyperspeed 1. Edo is the biggest town in the kingdom of Faria. Okay. Well, no castle here. The princess is gone. She's been lost for 3 days. Please help us find her. Got that R antidote? Got that B antidote? Yo, you looking for some Parappo? Hello, do you have any Parappo? Y'all got that Parappo. Okay, well, I guess the castle isn't here, so it's got to be somewhere else. Is this the castle? Are you a castle? Are you a seaside castle? This kind of looks... Oh, wait, no, there's a boat here. I cannot sail out because of the rough sea. Okay, we can walk in the forests. Look at this! Look at this real-time combat. It's like sort of frickin' Vermilion over here. Ah. I mean, I bought a bow and I bought arrows, but I don't know. You know, it's not. It doesn't. It don't shoot. I don't know. I bought arrows at the store. Castle up here, maybe? This feels like I am wandering. Yeah, okay. Can anyone just say the castle is to the east? Something, anything. I don't know about this one. Yeah, I bought a bow and I bought arrows, but it's not... It ain't doing it. Did that? Okay. I like the way the sword grows and then shrinks when it stabs out. It's a weird little animation. I'm just effed, man. Okay. Is that no, this is the town, but I should probably go back and heal. Oh god. Can I walk off the edge? No, that would be... Okay, well. What a pity that you've died. Oh, another life. Thanks. Okay, still got my stuff. Ain't got no arrows, though. Okay, no. Okay, so the arrows go in your inventory, and then you use them to, I guess, do whatever you're doing. Look at this. Look at these weird monsters. This game has got a weird look to it, for sure. Uh-oh. Oh, yeah? So, okay. Okay, there we go. Oh, that kind of looks like it could be a castle. Please come in. Please come in. How do you do? My name is 2. Please allow me to rescue the princess. Thank you. That's a caterpillar. What? Oh, thanks. Why is... Impatient, aren't we? Okay. I did. How are we doing on... Okay, experience 13. Says it looks like I need 32 to level up. The inn was here, right? Did that heal me? No? What the fuck? What kind of inn is this? I should probably buy a shield. We got 13 DP. Oh, yeah. I remember that. There was a shop that heal was an option in somewhere over here. I could have used like a sort of noise or something, like, hey, you healed, you know? Something. Okay. Oh, look at that. If I walk forward while stabbing, it goes way faster. Has this opened up now that I've been to the castle? No. There was that bridge up there, though. What? Evil, invisible wizard men. What's that do to our XP situation? 16 out of 32. I don't think I lost XP there per se. Some of the angles on this combat is a little awkward. How do we do? Okay, that gave us 1 fucking XP. Man. I think you lose money when you die. This encounter rate also leaves a little something to be desired. There are many dangerous monsters in the Tower of Gelv. Thanks. I saw a strange masked man in the castle. I heard the monsters talking. There are 3 stone statues in the Tower of Gelv. Well, we don't have enough money for much of anything here. But at least the prices didn't go up. Okay, you're just out here selling jewels. I know a man with a wooden leg named Pimp Minister Pete Nice. Alright, we don't have enough money for anything. We're on the cusp of gaining a level. Oh boy. I should probably go back to near the first town and fight. Or not, I don't know, maybe. Very annoying that it's like, I wish that this was like a little more tile-based and you couldn't walk like a half step up and then come hit. How did I get all my HP back there? I leveled. That was a very convenient time to level up. If anything, these guys are easier to beat because they don't fucking, they can't like walk up and down. Oh, is this Tower of Gelv I've heard so much about? How much money I got now? 52. Still not enough for anything. Okay. Okay. This is a interesting game. I'm holding to the right, but it's like, it was like making me weave up and down there. That was weird. We got a big door up here. Ah! Immediate respawn. So uncool. Just more fire appearing the longer I stand there. Welcome to Fire Room. That's fucked up. Fire Room is fucked up. Multiple fire rooms, even more so. Yeah. Okay. Oh, I never found the inn in the other place, so I bet that's why I am here. That's fine. $76 gold. That feels like that guy should have given me like a good amount of everything there. Okay, yeah, 87 gold. Yeah, I'll fight those big guys all day long. They're easy. There are things... This game is kind of neat. But there's just some stuff about it. I was about to say, like the encounter rate, but oh, okay, these guys we couldn't even hurt last time, so... Ah! Uh-oh. Yeah. Wait, did I... Killed one of them. No, I'm no. You didn't need to be here. We already had this conversation. You could have just removed... Let's see if we can figure out where we can save the game here. Nope, not you. Might as well heal up. What you? I mean, you imagine. Okay, you got a balm, you got a salve, you got that parapo. This was the gem store, right? Is there just no inn in this town? Can't afford a dirk, let alone an iron S. We could get pelt A. That might be a good buy because I'm tired of taking damage. So stepping up to the next, seemingly the next armor. sell that tunic. Hell yeah. I'm trying to leave. Move. 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 Oh, you motherfucker. How we doing on leveling up here? Okay. 10 more. Yeah, did we change color going from the tunic to the pelt? Or am I imagining things? Oh, it's ice or something. Very slippery. Am I doing... I mean, so I've got a strength number and of course a DP number. So I wonder if I innately do more damage by leveling or if it's really just a factor of like the weapon you have equipped. There ain't shit in here. Except rooms full of assholes. They don't drop anything, you know, they drop money. Like, I ain't found no keys. Okay, now we're talking. What? You telling me you just put a staircase in here with nothing? Like, what? Ah, the real stairs. Ah, good. Good. Maybe I need a dirk for that. Probably shouldn't throw away my dirk money. Or do I need to hit? Because I landed a hit on one of those guys, so maybe they're a little more like hit him in the back type thing. Ah, you fuckers. Oh, that's a good noise. Oh, I can't go back this way because that door. Good. There is no way out. What? Nah. Frustrating. Like, mechanically, there's just like a few things that I wish this game did differently. How much is a dirk anyway? 150. We were so close. I like the art style in this game, but like something about the way that the portraits are rendered almost seems broken. Or like this shitty looking. Like it's like they scanned in drawings, but it sucks. And that's not what they did. You know, it's clearly not like digital art, you know, whatever, you know what I mean? It's not like a scan or whatever. But it's like something about it just looks weird. But you know, this is I love this. This is an idea, you know, as a fan of Sword of Vermilion, among other games. When someone sits down and says we're going to make a console style role playing game, but we're going to give it real time combat that you still transition into, but instead of getting a menu, you get a screen and you can walk around it. Like I just like that. Just conceptually, I like this. I don't think that this is particularly well executed. Not much gold out of that fight. There, that's a little more. More fights like that, please. Yeah. Give me a big man to murder. Give me a big crab to kill. Come on down here. Got something for you. No gold that time. 140. We're almost in Dirk territory. Dirkland. Was that a volcano? Surely we can beat Dirked Up. Whoa, what the... I was walking, and then it made me walk back the other way 1 square, and then it started a battle, and then that thing that I can't attack charged me and killed me, and now we have no Dirk money. It's fucked up. It's fucked up what just happened. I'm gonna go walk into the volcano at this point. It did it again. Like, it made me walk up there. And this is... whatever. Yeah, like when you're in the forests, it just occasionally makes you walk a random direction, I guess. Yeah, I can't hit that guy. That's not... Ah! Ah! I wanted to go to the volcano. Yeah, that seems like their mechanic for like, hey, you get lost in the forest. Now we've never been further from Dirk money, but at least we're close to leveling up again. I'm going to check my status here before we level, because I'm curious. 22 and 19. 35, 22, 19. Let's see. Games that do this, where your sword comes out of the right side of your body, and thus forces you to kind of position yourself in combat such, I don't like it. If it represented the shield in my left hand and gave me like a little extra defense there or some weird thing like that, then I think that's like okay, but I hate it when games do that. Because it's a game all about lining up your shots, right? And so when they make it so it's like your attack is offline, off center, and it's a game that's not like grid-based movement, and so that has factors that has repercussions for how you approach enemies and how they approach you. I don't like it. I just don't like it. Like, I'm trying to walk out of the forest, but I can't get out. Found my way out of the forest. One XP away. All right. Okay, so both our strength and our DP went up just from leveling. It's not just purely equipment based. do I? Okay. The encounter rate, you know, as someone who was trying to gain levels there for a little bit, you know, the encounter rate was handy there for a bit, but yeah, it's a bit much. Okay, can I hit that thing? I can. Good. Just to make sure, nothing I can do. Okay, yeah, walk up here, hit the buttons. Some of the audio in this game is bad. Like that little lasery noise was the door shutting behind me. Not low and bassy enough for a door shutting, you know what I mean? Alright, another one of these rooms. Very mysterious. Oh, I've got Dirk money, but I can't get out. Because that door closes behind you. I don't know. Wonder if I should try to find a way out. Ah, fire room. More stairs. It's just a big room with nothing. Okay, is this just gonna... Was that just nothing? Was that just nothing up there? Was it just a whole lot of nothing up there? Yep, sure was. Cool. That's a fun. It's fun. We're having fun. on. The only hope is to get so much money that I still have Dirk money when I get out. After dying. Fuck you. Nope. Don't want any part of it. Invisible fucking guys. Fuck off. Great. Yeah, the audio is really rotten. Like there's just a lot of the pitch and just stuff. And I'll say the layout of this dungeon sucks. It's really. Like I have a vague idea of where I am in relation to like the entrance, but there's no map, right? There's no map on the status screen, anything like that. Let's try going back across this. And you just take these fucking annoying little hits. Yeah. All right. Hey, we still have exactly enough. We have Dirk money. Hello, I would like the Dirk. What that Dirk do? I mean, maybe I shouldn't even sell the knife because then if I die, I'm just losing half of that 15 gold anyway. But whatever, we're just gonna go. I'm gonna walk up here, save the game, I guess. Just in case. We're gonna see what that Dirk do. Doesn't seem like a meaningful change to any kind of animation or anything. But let's go somewhere weird and die. So it's enough to one-shot these assholes. I don't think I was killing these guys in one hit before. Oh. Okay. Apparently I can't even go in there. Like kills these guys in 2 hits, man. Yeah. That Dirk. I'm gonna chant something here to the end. This looks like a place where you would have the end of the game. Look at all these towers. Ooh. Okay. I was going to say, they sold lights back in town, so I assume that means the caves are dark. So yeah, I don't know. The Dirk seems like it's worth the money. I'll say that much. Oh, we found the princess. Great. All right. Let me get my Pokeball. Ha ha ha. She looks like the princess, but she is not. That's fucked up. It's fucked up that you would do this. That's it. That's this whole... Peep peep. Ah, you tricked me again. What a weird... All right. Well, that's Faria, I guess. I'm gonna walk back down here and walk back to that first town and save it one more time. Because there's something about this. I don't, you know, there's... Oh. It's fucked up. It's fucked up what they do. I'm gonna run to the restroom after we save here. At least I assume this is saving. I mean, it's telling me to, you know, hold reset and, you know, all this stuff. You listen to this hot music. I'm gonna run to the restroom, and then we'll put this on the list. I'll be right back. Yeah. You digging this tune? It's almost like there's I don't mind I think the writing is okay. Like the anime style character design, I think works well enough. but it looks awkward in game. Like there's something about it that just looks a little off. The combat is like on the cusp of being like the sword stuff specifically. It's interesting, and this is a game that I'd literally never heard of until Ugly Lawn suggested it last night. Had no idea this game existed, so it's always fun to kind of uncover something completely new, I suppose. I want to like the combat in it, I guess is what I'm saying. Like, do I like the combat in it? Like, not. No, but it's almost there, man. And the encounter rate is kind of out of control in spots. And I think that dungeon design when you get to that tower is the shits. And that's sort of disappointing, but it seems like the sort of game that, you know, because the combat is action based and thus, you know, like you could kind of maybe skill it out if you're quick enough, smart enough, you know, willing to rewind enough, I guess, in some cases, that you could probably get through it faster than they intended, but also it seems like a grindy kind of game. You know, as soon as you dirk up, it seems like once you get steady dirking these fools, you're, you know, and that in a combination of leveling up, you know, like now I'm really tearing up a lot of these early enemies in ways that, you know, you feel like, okay, like I could probably, you know, take the initial dungeon. Maybe you need to grind out for some chainmail or some of the other kind of early first town, second town armor if you just want that extra cushion. But I bet it's the sort of thing where it's like, yeah, you could do it right now. Those fire rooms, you know, if you walk into the fire, that's annoying or whatever. But you could probably just like get through that whole first area without much more than your starter gear. I'm guessing, but it's weird. The princess is a Pokemon. That's really strange, considering this came out before all that did. Yeah, it's awkward. It's like it feels just off enough to be like, maybe frustrating isn't the word. It's not necessarily like broken or anything like that, but it just feels off enough to give it some unwelcome friction, right? You know, the encounter rates or whatever, like, oh, you know, you're fighting, you're doing your thing, and you know, hey, it's fine. But there's just enough from the like the positioning in combat, I think is really frustrating in spots. You know, the way that you kind of are bumping up against trees, and you know, you can kind of use that to your advantage in some spots where you're kind of like hiding around a corner. But there were definitely spots where I got hit even from around a corner because the sprites got a little too close. You know, like there's just some awkwardness around how the combat is built, and that I think holds it back. But I do think it's a really neat idea, or I mean, whatever. Idea is maybe not even the right word. It's an RPG with action combat instead of turn-based combat. And so there's elements of it that you see and go like, this game has been done better. This game has certainly been done better elsewhere. And in the years that follow this one, you will see these sorts of ideas improved upon. But it's neat. It's neat for what it is, for sure. It gives me the same, you know, and it's not the same as people were, you know, kind of when we first started it, people kept mentioning Crystalis, and Crystalis is not, you know, is a much cleaner take on. Well, it's not even, you know, like this is, you know, you're not kind of transitioning for combat or what, you know, like there's Crystalis is just a kind of, I think, a better game all around. But this is, you know, yeah, it's there's certainly some kinship or some shared concepts, I suppose, between the two. So I would say that this is better than Contra Force. You know, if we let the science talk, as we are wont to do around here. It's better than Mad Max. It's better than Attack of the Killer Tomatoes. It's better than MiG-29 Soviet Fighter. It's better than Dino Wars Destruction of Spondylaus. Is it better or worse than Hide-Lied? Like, I also kind of kept thinking about Hide-Lied while we were playing this. In a lot of ways, this feels like expansions on some of the Hide-Lied concepts as well. It is better than Hide-Lied. You could argue that without Hide-Lied, there would be no Faria, and I think you would be right. But this is a better game. It's better than Kid Nicky. It's better than Spy vs. Spy. Is it better than Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves? Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves has a lot of interesting ideas going on, and it's kind of cool. It's kind of the same type of praise I would give this game. It's kind of cool. But I think Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves, like, there's just a lot more going on. I think what we're looking at here is Faria is better than Galaga, Demons of Death. Purely because, Galaga is just so straightforward, and while Galaga is one of the greatest games of all time, here on the NES as a Famicom game, all of that, it's just like, well, this is not, this is not what you want. This is not what you want to play here. This is compared to the other games on this platform, you're done with a game like Galaga at this point. And so, what is the full name of this? It is Faria, a world of mystery and danger, is our new number 171. Congratulations to Game Arts and my man Thexter, I guess. There you have it. Okay. Fandle wanted to see this next one. This is our carryover from last week. I don't... There's no way this game can be... Well, we'll find out. We'll find out. That's what we're here to do. We're here to find out. What's up with Acclaim publishing this pack-in video hit, Knight Rider? This is not the music from Knight Rider. I want to close this and put it at the bottom of the list. What the fuck? What the fuck? Mission. All right, at least Devin is here. Hello, Michael and Kit. Hi, Devin. Good afternoon, Devin. Michael, I need you and Kit. Kit in not all caps. Kit typically, an on-brand writing of Kit is at least in all caps, if not also with periods in it. The old, what is it, Night Industries 2000? Is that what it is? I've still got 3 days of vacation left. It's like the end of Piano 3 over here. Please listen to me. A terrorist group has attacked U.S. Army Weapons Center. They've got the PIV bomb, the pussy and the penis and vagina. What? Michael's on vacation, dropping the PIV bomb himself. They're currently heading to San Francisco in a semi-truck. Okay, I'll hit start. Bonnie, let me tell you a little something about this PIV bomb. It's got enormous destructive power. Also, what is this little animated little thing we're drawing on screen here? What is this meant to be? Kit not really, you know, big on the whole, look at how small these cars are when they're ostensibly going to be right next to you compared to how big your dashboard and everything is. It's really crazy. I guess that's why I can just smash into him and keep going, huh? Was it fine that I murdered that man? Are all of these cars bad guys? I mean, it is making a weird beeping noise when I kill some of the cars, so maybe there are good guy cars and bad guy cars. Yeah, it did not make the noise when I murdered the car that was shooting. Is this a weapons van? Can we get in this? No? Boy, this sucks. Kit couldn't necessarily jump like it was like it, you know, like it was Speed Racer. Shield gone. But when they would hit the turbo boost button, the car would get up in the air in ways that it shouldn't. All right, I guess I don't have enough to buy any gas. Trying to jump over that car, but sure, fine. The audio is so abrasive. Okay. "12 seconds. I hope something happens." Something happened. So I'm guessing using the boost maybe takes up more gas? Like it won't even, like it, this looks like it should be a menu that I should be able to move around on, but I can't. Okay, there. Can I get some gas? No? Okay. Well, that took almost all my shields, so this is going great. Yeah. Doesn't handle especially well. It's up to go. You know, because you've got a jump button and a gun button, so they have to put all of your throttle stuff on the D-pad, your gas and brakes. Haha, fuck you. You got shot. Fuck off. I mean, there's no currency listed here about, you know, like, what can I do to upgrade? You know, like, I guess the question is, like, do I need to destroy the cars in order to finish the level, or am I just trying to get to the end of the level? Like, that's the part that I'm not clear on, is if I need to be shooting the cars, the bad guy cars, or if I should just be racing as quickly as possible. Because it seems like the goal where there was to, you know, like, hey, you got to get to San Francisco. So I, you know. Time gun is what it says down there. I mean, it's just his time, but it'd be a lot cooler if it was a time gun. Takes too many shots to kill those guys too. With how fast you're going, like you gotta commit to, you know, you gotta get out of the way or you're gonna run into them. Like, I don't need time, I need shields. And perhaps gun, or gas rather, G. All right, missile. Ah! We blew up a bad guy truck, but that did not end the level. Ah, you fuckface. Okay. Something's happening. Oh, God! This sucks. Cacophonous. All right, Bonnie. I like that it's shield gone and not, you got blown up. It's crazy because, you know, the dashboard of the car makes the, like, you feel massive. You feel way bigger than these other tiny cars on the road. And yet I can squeeze my way between them. Okay, I have a limit. Okay, I was like, there's got to be a button for me to pick laser or something, right? Indeed there is. Fuck. Oh, you... And so, you know, like, because you do all of your steering and everything with the D-pad, like, it's difficult to sometimes hit select. To change weapons in some of these situations here. But if we get back to the evil truck again, I'll try to switch to missiles. Shield gone. I can't believe it doesn't have the music. I can't believe it. Come on! I like that you can get too close and the guns miss. That's a really cool mechanic. That's a really sweet idea. What a profound piece of shit. Like, for, you know, take the license out, like, you know, like just, hey, it's a driving game where you can shoot. It's a terrible game. It's a terrible one of those. You like, the handling on the driving is bad. The music is shit. The audio is no better. Like, this is a pack-in video classic is what this is. The original P&V. Pack-in video. This is the bomb. These terrorists are smuggling copies of Knight Rider for the NES. S. Thank you for the S. I needed more S. Here we go. Cool missiles, man. Fuck you. Fuck this. Fuck this. What a... Are you kidding me, dude? Bonnie. Oh, great. Yep. Nailing it. It's the last time I'm going to do this. Ah, this is already going real good. Yeah. Give me that L. Allow me to hold it. We're gonna have to hope that we find that black truck and it drops us some S. Ah, yo, this game sucks. What's drive? Thanks. We've removed the story and just... Now you can just enjoy. Yeah, this is way better. Oh, are there no evil cars in drive mode? Oh, I don't have gun. I don't have gun. Oh, okay. Ugh. Oh. feel like Knight Rider is one of those things that's best left in our heads after all these years. You know, you occasionally go back and try and watch some of this stuff, and I don't know. Something about the vehicle-based entertainment of the 80s. Airwolf, Knight Rider, you know, like a Blue Thunder. Some of that stuff just, I don't know, that really... Sure, Dukes of Hazzard, yes. Well, Thunder in Paradise was always bad. Like, that's... It's Riptide. I'm sure Riptide still holds up. Riptide, man. As much as you want to believe that, like, yes, I would love to sit down and watch every episode of the A-Team again. Like, dude, no, you don't. So we have to get points for what's left, and then goal. Drive mode. Drive mode. Drive mode. See, it's Seattle. Look at that. There it is. Seattle. As a kid, I remember really liking the show Automan because it was like a cop and he had a Tron friend and his car turned like the light cycles in Tron. But brother, Automan is not a good show. And Automan, like the lead in Automan was like Desi Arnaz Jr. It was just like a weird, if I remember correctly. All right, drive mode is just boring. Like, yeah, man, you can drive. I can jump. But I can't shoot. And there's no... I mean, as opposed to the amazing mission mode, right? Like, oh, drive mode is boring. Really got to go for mission mode here. No. No. The answer is no. I felt like for a while there I was doing really good with steering and weaving between the cars and stuff, and then, I don't know, maybe my hand just started cramping up or, you know, whatever happened, but... Ugh. Playing this makes me want to lay down. I wish I could take a nap. Like, this is taking it out of me. This game is taking it out of me. Straight up. I don't want to do this anymore. Give me what you got. Hook me with that tea. I get why you wouldn't have the Knight Rider music play the entire time you were playing the game or whatever, and you would still want some other music. I mean, Knight Rider the show had a lot of music. Get a hold of the soundtrack to Knight Rider, maybe, you know? Some of the other hit songs. But maybe maybe you don't need to rewatch the entire show, especially from the beginning. I think it also probably starts a little. Yes, just listen to that Busta Rhymes. Yeah, that's probably the actual right answer. Yes, now we've got it. The natural course here. Now we've got to go from Seattle to Salt Lake. This is exactly. Yeah, is the TurboGrafx Knight Rider game any better? I can't remember. It's not the same game, right? The deserts of Salt Lake City. I'm good. Hey, at least you can change weapons while you're paused. I don't like the phrase you had one, you only had one job. I don't like the concept of it. I think it's overused. I think that it is often misused in situations where it's not like a good comeback to anything that's being said. That said, they didn't even put the fucking music from the TV show, the most iconic thing about it. The most iconic thing about Knight Rider as a license is the music. It's like 1 and 1A with the music and the car. You know, if they couldn't get the car, if they couldn't make it go, like I get it. The NES is, like that would have maybe sounded a little abrasive. But yeah, this would have benefited from, some digital audio, a little bit of voice sample, a little like a good morning, Michael, something would have gone a long way there. Pack-In Video did a bad job. Stop me if you've heard this before. I am not. The Pack-In Video, they made that Die Hard game for the PC Engine, and that's a hell of a game. But that's where it stops. Everything else they made is pretty awful. Yeah, it's a bummer. Knight Rider is a bummer more than anything else. It's a really it's not a good driving game. The driving feels terrible. The weapons, like the things you would want another car to do, you would want the Knight Rider car to be capable of in a video game, right? Combat, high speeds, the jump and stuff. Like they kind of do some of that. They do some of that, but not in a way that feels cool. There is zero power fantasy going on in this. You do not feel like you are behind the wheel of Kit at any point. The dashboard, like on some level, you're like, I get, yeah, they're probably right to have the dashboard take up the bottom third of the screen because it's the most identifiably Knight Rider thing about their in-game presentation. And so it's not the worst idea in the world, but like as a game, the shooting is terrible. Like it takes too many hits for you to kill these cars. Meanwhile, you don't have enough shield to, so like you're kind of asked to swoop in and out of range of being able to hit these shots. But even the upgraded weapons like the missile and the laser don't do dramatically more damage in ways that, let you kind of bypass that aspect of the game or just like, or shoot through these fuckers. And that makes all of that, like, that entire aspect of the game feels incredibly bad. The part where you are shooting at the other cars feels terrible. The handling, like, I don't like using the D-pad for all of your driving, your gas and your brake in addition to steering. I think that's just that feels bad. And so you have a case where like the handling is kind of okay. You can weave in and out between these cars in ways that, can be more difficult in other driving games. I will give them that. But man, it is ugly. The music is bad. Like even separate from it not being the theme from the show, the music is not good. I mean, it's a licensed game, right? I mean, whatever. Like I was going to say Knight Rider deserves better, but hey, this is the middle of the era that made us feel highly suspect about licensed properties and licensed games. So, you could say I think that there's probably a better Knight Rider game to be made, but I also think that you brush up against the idea that combat in a car is not always awesome anyway because you have to steer the car and do all of that as well. And so I like it looks and feels bad. It looks and feels bad. It's certainly worse than that port of Road Blasters. It's worse than Rambo. It's worse than Wizards and Warriors. It's worse than Ikari Warriors. It's worse than Solstice, the quest for the Staff of Deimos. It's worse than Town and Country Surf Designs 2 Thrilla's Surf Fari. It's no Airwolf. It's worse than Flight of the Intruder. It's worse than Mock Rider, a better game about shooting and driving. It's way worse than Mock Rider. Holy smokes. It's no 1942. I would take the music in 1942 over the Knight Rider music personally. I don't know if the science necessarily supports that, but it's no Clue Clue Land. You'd be better off with a copy of Magic Johnson's Fast Break. Any sane person would rather play Dig Dug 2 Trouble in Paradise than Knight Rider. It's no Monster Truck Rally. Well, this is kind of... This is kind of close. Yeah, I mean, it's worse than Friday the 13th for sure. It's worse than Terminator 2 Judgment Day. Is it better or worse than Master Chew and the Drunkard Hugh? Or the Drunkard Who? The Drunkard Who what? It's a comedy routine I'm working on. I need to, get my partner and we're going to. It's worse than Who Framed Roger Rabbit. It's better than Major League Baseball. Yuck. This part of the list feels gross. I hate looking at it. It's worse than Dragon's Lair. Man. It's worse than Quattro Adventure. You'd be better off playing that Dizzy game than you would playing Knight Rider. But it's not worse than that Ubisoft Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade. That's a bridge too far. It's better than Bigfoot. It's better than Major League Baseball. It's better than Bigfoot. It's better than the Mutant Virus Crisis in a Computer World. It's better than that Indiana Jones game, but it's no Quattro Adventure. As a lifelong Dizzy fan, of course. So, thusly, it is our new number 412. I would not have expected Knight Rider to maybe be that low, but maybe, I don't know. Maybe I should have. And there you have it. Knight Rider. Disgusting. An absolutely disgusting video game. Thanks everybody for watching. That's going to wrap it up for us here. Left on the list that I suppose we'll get into next week. Cobra Command. Bases Loaded 2 second season. Named it like a movie for whatever, like Back in Training. And Championship Pool. So we'll get into those next time. Man, that was an interesting list. Contra Force. Contra Force. Disgusting. Disgusting. Faria, interesting, like a really interesting game. It was, I enjoyed my time with Faria. But Knight Rider is straight up ass. It's a damn shame. Did you fight the evil car? Did you fight Car? I guess actually. What's the name? I was like, what's the name of the evil car? I'm like, oh right, it's Car. It would not be hard to make a better Knight Rider game now. But that doesn't mean that one should, I suppose. At the end of the day, that's probably the thing. Is maybe don't. Anyway. Lesson learned. That's going to do it for this week here. Of course, if you want to submit some games for the list, join the advisory panel today. Or check out the Patreon at multiple levels. I've been posting I've been doing my write-ups for the games of 2024. The first of those went up last night. I wrote about Game of the Year UFO 50 and not Game of the Year The First Descendant. Those are up right now over on the Patreon. Go check them out. And more of those to come as the writing gets finished. As I do my write-ups, you will be able to read them. Got more of those left to go. So be back on Tuesday with the podcast. Have a good one, everybody, and I'll see you soon.